so happy, never go travel, never do this, never do that. Eat, go to the restaurant, 4 people above 100 ringgit, she or her say expensive, She say expensive, My grand aunt. But the money, few million inside the bank. Then she passed away already. Leave to who? Grandson. Never get to use money. Why? Work so hard for what? Huh? There are people like that one. They're not willing to invest in a solution. So at the end, die alone and keep the money for other people to use. Do you want to do that? Or do you want to use some of the money? And you see, my policy is very simple. If I have kids, I'm not going to give you every single thing. All right? My policy with kids is very simple. 95% of what I make, I spend on myself and on my mother, on your mother, right? Me and my wife. 5% I leave for you. That's it. You want money, go and make on your own. Because what will kill your children is what you leave for them. What will make your children grow is what you leave in them. Understand that or not? Do not leave something for your children. Leave something in your children. Got it? What you leave for them will kill them. What you leave in them will make them stronger. All right? Got it? Well, I'm teaching you how to raise your children some more. Wow, like grandfather like that right now. Okay, never mind. Let's continue. So you see, how you want to make your list of prospects? First, you need to ask yourself this question: where are my prospects? Okay, where are my prospects? Where do you think your prospects are right now? Or on Facebook, on social media, on LinkedIn, somewhere walking around in the mall, at the home, doing business at the office. Wrong. The first place you should look at is your existing customers. Do not look elsewhere. Look here. If you want to make more money, look at your existing customers. Ask yourself, what other products or services that I can offer to help and benefit my clients? Your end goal is what? You want to make money, correct or not? So if your existing customer have other problems, you can supply them something to solve the problem and you make money because of that, even though 5 or 10% money, okay or not? Okay or not? Okay, right? But why you don't do so? Many people don't know. Okay? And you can ask like that, what can you do to increase the deal amount or frequency that they buy from me? Especially for physical product. Okay, for products that are replenishable. So what you can do, you can tell them, is there a reorder discount? Can you give them a reorder discount? Can, right? For example, if I go to my customers and I'm selling something like toothpaste, if I sell them one bottle at 60 bucks, then I tell you reorder discount. Okay, I know it's time already. So do you find it good? If you find it good, right? Okay, great. Now, you can either buy one bottle from me 60 or you can buy half a dozen. I'll give you at 48. But half a dozen, yeah, you lose 12 per bottle. But the thing is, half a dozen one-time order, you make much more money out of it, right? Correct or not? Yes? Can you do it? Give a reorder discount lah. It's better they order from you than any other people, right? And then you can look at their other needs. What other needs do they have? It doesn't have to be something that you can solve within your own expertise. It could be someone that you know that can solve the problem. Partner with them, because you see, these people, all people have to buy clothes, to eat, have to go and clean themselves, they have to buy house, they have to buy insurance, they have to buy car sometime later. Can you create a network of people that serve these other needs of the customers? So that they don't have to meet with too many people. Anything they call you, they can get things solved already. Is that okay? Cannot. No, I ask you, your end goal is what? Your end goal is to make money, right? Then can you do something like this? Of course you can. Yeah? Think bigger. Think bigger. All right? Think on the bigger picture. Don't just do on the micro side. Do it on the macro side. Okay? The macro story of this thing. Look at the bigger needs of other people. Got it? Now, what other things? You can also do a quarterly, yearly order. All right? Look at existing customer first. Now, where else can you look? Not new customers. your lost clients. Anyone that in your WhatsApp blue tick you, don't care about you one. Very simple. Ask yourself, why did they stop buying and how you can help them right now. So what you want to do is to admit the fault and request another chance of giving value to them. Do not sell. Admit your fault properly. Say, I'm sorry, I've been bugging you annoyingly, just like a salesperson that just want to sell you my stuff. Can I have another chance? You'll be surprised of how people would say things to you after that. Some of you may be saying, Aaron, must do like that. Never mind, you can choose not to do. You just lose customer only. Aaron, will they reply me after I say, will they 100% reply? No, I cannot guarantee they reply or not. But at least you do, you got a chance to reply. You don't do 100%, they don't reply. Because if you say any other thing, after this blue tick, they won't reply anyway. That's how Celine get most of her customers to come back and buy from her. By doing this thing, looking at lost client. Got it? Understand so far? Yeah? Understand where you need to find your clients not? Yes? Can Now, where else? Where else? Where are my prospects? Okay, where else? This is the one that you need to learn. Other business who's serving other same target customer is called OPN. This is my formula. Other people's network. Okay, I'm going to share with you how you can do the same as well and how I actually managed to get from 0 to 7 figures in my darts business without ever having hired a salesperson. I'm doing it alone. When I don't have any customer at that time, zero, I'm starting from zero. That time, when I started the business, I was using this formula and say, who else is serving the same target customer that I want? I was selling that business. So my customer are from lounge, bars, and pubs and discos. Okay. Disco now no exists already. Last time still have disco. Right? Those dance floor. Those clubs. Okay. And clubs. Snooker. What is in common between all this? What do they sell? Where do they take customer? Where do they take supply from? They have to sell drinks, correct or not? Especially what drinks? Alcoholic drink, right? Correct? How many alcoholic suppliers in Malaysia? The big one, only 3. If 3 only in Malaysia means what? They must hold most of the customer, correct or not? They hold most of the customer database, right? So if I go to all these places one by one, is it tiring? If I do door to door? Yes. So what I did was, I go and talk to the alcohol supplier that has thousands of database of customer they're serving. I talk to them, and I come up with an agreement to them, right? I structure a way of compensating their salespeople, and they gave me 500 outlets in one single year. Every single day call me, Aaron, need to install 2 here, need to install 5 here. No need me to sell. Can you see that? Why is it so easy for them to close? Because all these customer already buying from them. Means what? They trust them. So the thing that they recommend, they very easily say, okay one. Can you see that? And that is how I go to 7 figures in one single year and 8 figures in 3 years. Now you want to ask yourself, what other business or other salespeople or other people that is actually serving the same target customer that you want? If you're serving single mom, who is having a database of single moms? If you're serving single father, who is actually having a database of single father? If you're serving children, who is having a database of all the children in Malaysia? Think about that and work with this type of people and help them to make money, and you do all the work. And if let's say you just offer your commission 50% to them, you think okay? You think okay or not to offer your commission 50% to them? Is them okay? Why? Because you don't need to do any single prospecting work and you get 50% of something, If you don't do this, you get 100% off, 0 sales. What do you want? Easy sales or harder sales? Choose yourself. That's why it's always better to collaborate. Understand that? Learning something new here or not? Yes or no? By the way, I give you another trick. Another strategy. See, salespeople always fight with salespeople, right? You know. But I'm asking you right now, the customer, let's say one of you got only 10 customers with each other. Okay, we got about 197 people here. So 10 customers with each other, you got 197 customers in your database in this whole group right now. So you don't share with each other a lot. Okay, your customers, right? Do you agree your customers sometime along the way they need to buy other things? They need to buy this, they need to buy that. Wait, oh my, wait, this is coming off already. Okay, so they need to buy this, they need to buy that, correct or not? They need to buy house, they need to buy car, they need to do anything. So if all these salespeople, 197 of you, only share one customer a year to each other, okay or not? Can, right? So you get 197 referred customer in one single year out of thin air. No need for advertisement, no need for fees, no need to go out and prospect. Okay or not? Not okay, Huh? Free prospect or free customer or not okay, Okay, can you see how my brain works? This is how you should do it. Okay, this is how anyone can get customer without ever putting money on ads. Just get from other salespeople. Salespeople work with salespeople, that's it. Got it? All right? That is the biggest place that you can get customers. All right. Now, where else? Online groups like LinkedIn, Facebook, Telegram, WhatsApp. If you want to sell car, can you go to car racing group? Can you go to car spare part group? Can you go to BMW group? No matter what car, you just join in and then sell your car there and talk to people there, right? Business associations like SME Business Association, MRCA, retail chain, Malaysia retail chain. If you're supplying to all these people, right? Can you go to Malaysia Chambers of Commerce? Can also. Chinese Chambers of Commerce, Indian Chambers of Commerce. Go in there, become a member, pay some money. Remember, invest the money first, then invest your energy, invest your effort, invest your time, invest your desire to be successful, and invest your faith. At the end, you will get results from this. Too many people, they say, wow, business association need to charge me 2,000 per year. Don't want lah. But this 2,000 potentially make you 10, 20,000, 30, 40, 50,000 a year one. High quality customer inside there. Think about it. For them to touch 2K, do you think the people that can pay 2K are normal people or a bit higher class people? Or their business is more working one? Take the money as a filter. Understand? So you want higher quality customer, you must invest. You cannot don't invest anything and get higher quality education, higher quality customer, Must invest. You understand that or not? All right. Go and invest into getting higher class customer. If you don't invest, you always end up with lower class customer one. Got it? Especially the 5 investment, must invest. Okay. And then where else? Google search, Google My Business, networking groups, co-working space. If you're selling to people, startup, HR software, everything, go to co-working space. All these new people don't have anything set up yet. Why no? Co-working space where people are willing to talk to each other, not so outward. Can you do that? Go and pay $100 a month for co-working space, get a space and sit there and talk to people. Easily you can get 100 people to know per year, Is that okay? Pay 1,000 to know 100 people a year. RM10 per pax. Cheap or not? Cheap or not? It's damn cheap. Okay. Where else? This one, I'm going to go through everything. Take a screenshot, okay? Virtual networking event, Chamber of Commerce, Eventbrite, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube channel owner, property agent signboards. This one, how? If you want to sell to people, right? Property agent putting signboard everywhere, is it a contact for you to call? Can, right? And then vacancy listing, exhibition booth renters. Go to exhibition, take all the name card, then you got a Rolodex ready, right? The people that doing all this kind of booth in like Maybank Fair, like Home Deck, go there and take all the cards and you can call them ready, right? No, meh? You want higher quality, look at them, manager, boss, and then call. What's so hard? You willing to do or not? That's the only thing. Are you willing to do or not? Wow, all quiet already. Wow, Aaron, why you got so many hard work one? I do one like that. You choose you can remain poor or you want to be rich. Up to you lah, your choice. I have no effect on my life one. Okay. Canvassing retail outlet. Okay, what else? Dinner events, online business directories, business listing magazines, sellers or freelancing marketplace. Okay. TikTok, online forum, car clubs, other people email list, clubhouse, directories, salespeople who call you, close them back, find out about their problem. You see, for those of you that get accepted into my inner circle, you want to sell to the tickets for all the marketer that call you every time, you can close them to come to UCM, right? Use my way lah. Easy prospect. You know, a lot of my inner circle students use this method to close a lot of salespeople to come in to learn from me. Salespeople will call you. A lot of people say, I want to avoid these people, but you can close back all these salespeople who call you one, right? You can tell them, okay, I'm okay to meet with you. Let them come and meet with you. Come to my place somewhere. You don't need to waste money. Come to you, and then you slowly talk. You listen to them first. Listen, and then at the end, you pivot to your topic. Can what? Why cannot? It's all about how you think only, guys. It's about how creative you are. Adui. That's why I see a lot of salespeople outside there very kasian, so sad. The company only asks them, oh, go and meet more prospect. Never tell them what to do. Okay? Take a screenshot of this. Now, the defining factor for your success in your life is never the resources that you have. It's all about how resourceful you are. Understand that? And resourcefulness comes from who you learn from. Because if nobody teach you this in your entire life, would you ever know how to do something like this? Yes or no? And for me to be able to do this, I have to research and learn from people, other people also, you know. Yeah? So understand that. If you don't go and do this and learn from other people that already done this, you won't never ever do this. If you never come to this class forever, you won't know how to do this, correct? So to me, prospect is a list of my problems. Prospecting is the least of my problems. Where all the salespeople, prospecting is their biggest problem. For me, I cannot even execute everything that I tell you because too much already. Too much for me to do. I cannot execute everything. I pick the ones that is okay one, I can execute one. All right. So what you need to do after this, take down this homework prospect list, right? After the training, go and list down where you can find your prospect, the company name or the personal name, whatever it is. List down all the things that you can find online, social media, everything. List down, and start making this prospect list. Make sure you got at least 100 people to contact within 1 week. And maintain this for 4 weeks. You got 400 people to contact already. Got it? Go and find it. Everywhere is prospect. If you drive your car around in KL, go to all the projects that's not finished one or the project sub-sale everywhere. You go there, drive around. If you're in KL, one day you can at least have 100 numbers ready one from the property agent that put in the numbers. Confirm you can find one. The problem is nobody knows how to do this. Somehow not 100 of the property agents have money one ma. Got 20% is got money one, okay, not? Can, right? Then you can call them if they got money, can buy from a product, buy from you, right? If they got the needs, if they found a problem. Yes? Hey guys, are you learning something new or not? It seems like you guys like, wow, Aaron, all this I know already, right? Is it? If you know already, we can skip this part, not a problem. New, okay. And I wonder, hey, your other sales trainer come and train you, never teach you all these kind of things, one man. What they teach you? What they teach you? They never teach you all this. They taught bullshit. Thank you very much for confirming. They push sales on it, teach cold call. That's it. They never teach you the sources, right? Open your phone book. Did I ever mention your phone book here or not? No, right? And you can add one more thing, your phone book also can. All right. And that's is where you find your ideal clients and where to find them. Got it? Understand? All right. So you see, there's a difference between being good and versus being great, you know. What I taught you is how to be great. What I'm teaching you in these 2 days is how to be great. When you're with me, you're taught how to be great. Excellent. Because I don't settle for good. All right? I never settle for good. If you are learning from somebody else and they settle for good, bullshit, push them away. You have to only accept greatness. Good is inadequate for me, you understand? The difference between good and great is how you set your standards. If your standards is always good, okay, never mind, then your life will be the same. If you want greatness, you have to think like a great person. And that's the difference between how I teach you guys and why I can teach you all these things comparing to the rest of the sales trainer outside there that's teaching you bullshit that's not able to get you to where you want to be. All right? Got it? So what are the standards you want to set right now for yourself? Good or great? And ask yourself, in order to be great, what must I do? What will I do? I must do and I will do. Okay? That's the standard to become great. Because you only got one shot in life. How you want to live your life, poor, good, great, totally up to your decision and how you decide and how you think. All right? That's the only thing that I can tell you. Okay? Now, let's go to prospecting part 2. Okay? Now, this is a scripting for outbound prospecting. I told you I'm going to teach you outbound prospecting, right? So in order to replace cold calling, you have to do personalized prospecting. So the difference between personalized and cold calling is this. Cold calling is you come up with a list, you look at the list, you don't care about the customer, you don't want to know anything, you just call and call and call and hoping that you want to sell something. That is cold calling. What telemarketers is doing, what your bosses and leaders and trainers are telling you to do. Personalized prospecting is getting people's information, even name, phone number, everything. Go and find their information, some information on social media first. Find it and use a personalized reason to connect with them so that you can open the conversation. Is this understood? Yes? Okay? So, what is personalized prospecting outbound? Okay? Means you're reaching out to strangers in cold market with a personalized reason to connect with them. All right? And the strategy here is this. You want to research about a potential prospect first before you contact with them. Why? You want to find a reason so you can connect with them, which is relatable to them. Later, I'll tell you where to find the reasons. Okay? Before you connect with any cold market prospect, make sure you find a topic, a reason, a post, anything that's related to them and use that as a reason. All right? Now, when you want to look for a personalized reason, right? Okay? Here's where you look. The first place you look is self-created content, which is what? Webinars, article, post, right? Self-created content. Very simple. Okay, I show you. Chadri, if I want to contact to Chadri, I click on his thing. This is Chadri. Chadri is ONE FC CEO in Thailand. Okay, ONE FC. I go to his activity in LinkedIn. You see, like LinkedIn, I show all activity. I click on his post and I see this is self-created content. See, this is what he posts. Look what I found today, rummaging through old boxes. It seems like only yesterday I entered into Harvard to get my MBA. I own a single ting, 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 ting. I survive on $4 a day, counting the exact penny on daily spreadsheet. I could not even afford the subway or bus. For money, I taught Muay Thai. I taught GMAT. I took out loans, had a job, everything. As a child, I didn't grow up poor. In fact, I grew up loving whatever. Can you use this post as a way to connect? Wow, Chadri, if I send a message to Chadri, right, or I call Chadri, I say, Chadri, I saw your post on LinkedIn about what you found. You say you found your Harvard student ID and that you didn't grow up poor, but you in fact grew up in a loving family, but you didn't have money for everything and you persevere until who you are today. A millionaire running ONE FC in Southeast Asia, in Thailand. And you're a world-renowned person and a speaker right now. I would love to be able to connect with you, have a chat, and also to learn about your history. What do you think he will say to that? As compared to, hi Chadri, I want to sell you this home. Do you think you like that or not? When people call you and sell you a home? No, right? Understand how to do this? Yes? Self-created content like a post. Find out about that and use that as a way to connect with them before you connect to them. Understand? This is the one that is working the most, all right? And then engage content. If you cannot find anything here, let's say, oh, I find his post, he got nothing post. Some people, they don't post anything, they only stock people, right? So you see what they like, what they shared, what they commented. Now, among all these three, right, which one is the most important one first to people? Like, shared, or commented? Very good, commented. First one you should look for, second one, and third one. Because like is free, sometimes you just press like without even liking the thing, correct or not? You just press, oh, I see this, just like, but you never even read the content one, correct or not? So do 1, 2, and 3 first, okay? If you cannot find any of this content, then go and find a self-written description where, just like the headline, okay? If I go and click on Chaudhry 1, I want to see his headline. Chairman and CEO at 1, I want to see his about there. This is the headline now. This is what Chaudhry write about himself. If I cannot find any self-created content or any engaged content, I will look at here. Why do you think people write this thing about themselves? Is it important to them if they write something about themselves? Yes or no? That's right. Then use something important to them, okay? So find this self-created content. If you still cannot find any like this, right? If you're doing B2B, you can look for company headline. If you cannot find any of this on their social media, then go here and find on their private life. Anything they post about their private life, anything that's relevant, all right? So this is what you do for B2C, okay? For B2B, you can do one more. Go and look for their company information. For example, if you're selling to any businesses, then right, if there's any merger and acquisition, what does it mean to you? What can you make the meaning out of it if they got any kind of merger and acquisition? If their company being bought over, means they're expanding, right? Expanding means what? They need to use more resources, more money, more talents, more thing, right? If you're supplying talent, can you go and talk to them? I see the company is having a merger acquisition. Congratulations. It seems like expanding into part. But what are the most important priorities for you at this moment? Can you open conversation like that? Or, hello, I'm actually supplying manpower and talent from Youth One. So do you have any need right now? Which one would you respond to? The first one or the second one? Exactly. Can you see? Very human, very different. People will respond to the first one. Because the first thing you want to do in prospecting is what I already told you, right? Initiate conversation first. Initiate contact. Do not sell first. Initiate contact in the first place. Understand? Got it? Okay. So once you found this, everybody understand so far this part? Can understand this part? Because I'm a little bit lacking on time already. I need to go through this with you. Can Okay. Now, here is the no rejection prospecting script. This is a script that you can use for personalized prospecting. Right? Once you have those details already, the personalized reason that you want to look for, okay, you want to use, then you want to put it inside this script. Okay, this script starts something like this. Okay, hi, this is Aaron calling from UCM. How have you been? Now, this way, right, you can actually get people to say, put their brain into out of the automatic mode. Because usually, hello, this is Aaron calling from UCM. I'm trying to sell sales calls to you. We got a new offer. We got a new promotion. All those are telemarketer things. Avoid. People will automatically say no to that. And the reason you want to ask this question is right now. Why? Because it breaks the pattern. It breaks the pattern. What do I mean by breaking the pattern? Because, hi, this is Aaron. I'm calling from UCM. How have you been? Instead of how are you? How are you means you know it's a salesperson, right? How have you been means what? It's like, how long? Who is this? I don't know if I know him or not. Who are you? I'm Aaron. So I'm calling from UCM. That's it. You break them off the normal pattern. Okay. And then after that, they can respond 3 ways only. They can say, I'm great. How are you? And you can say, I'm great too. Thanks for asking. Okay. One way. Oh, my thing is not working anymore. Wait. Why always not working? Got battery still not working. Oh, okay, now working already. Okay, so this is the first way. The second way, they can say, I'm doing great. They don't say anything else. They pause, and then you can say, I'm glad to hear that. Or the third way, they ask, hey, I don't know who you are, who are you? You don't need to answer that question. You can even say, that's a great question. I'll come back to that in a minute. Then you say, the reason for my call is. That's how you pivot immediately. That's a great question. The reason for my call is. Okay. Now, I know I teach you about outbound reason, right? Outbound. Why suddenly got a midbound one? Midbound is they already sometimes you do advertisement, right? They already put in their name, then they haven't buy from you. Those are midbound. They know who you are. Outbound is they don't have any idea who you are. Understand? So like midbound, right? Like let's say I'm running a webinar and they come to download some kind of things from me. Then I'm going to say something like this. Hey, I noticed the reason for my call is I noticed that you've downloaded our 7 best practices for sales manager. But more importantly, I saw you have this LinkedIn article on how to coach your sales staff 3 weeks ago. That's how you open the conversation. Do you think people more likely listen to you? Yes? Talking about something that you post, right? I noticed you downloaded our 7 best practices for sales manager, right? Or most of you won't have this one, I can tell you. Or you can say, I noticed that you have put your name into our Facebook ads on what date and talking about what property. But more importantly, right, I saw that you are also posting on your social media and looking for houses and getting recommendation on how to invest in property. Is that good? Is that better than, hello, I'm from what agency, you put your name here, then are you looking for own stay or investment? How many of you got those kind of calls? What's the first thing you want to do when you heard that call? Hey, for own stay or investment? You know what I want to say? None of your business. Own stay or investment, none of your business. Right? What I want to do with the house, why I wanted to tell you. Correct or not? And people still using that. 90% of the sales property agency are using that. Don't use that anymore. Okay? Now, if you don't have this midbound reason, you can use the outbound reason. All right? You want to get a title, the summary, which is the title. This is title of the article, okay, or the post. This is a content inside the article or the post. So why you need to do this? Very simple. You see, if I just tell you just like this, hey, Aaron, I was blown away by your article on LinkedIn, how to coach your sales staff 3 weeks ago, man. Really inspiring. Then I would say, oh, you like the article. What did you like about that article most? Which paragraph you like the most? Oh shit, I didn't read. Oh shit, I forgot. Then how? You got caught off guard, So in order to avoid problem, I come up with this also. You say one line that stood out to me. You give a snapshot here. So how does this sound? It's like this? Aaron, I was blown away by your article on LinkedIn, how to coach your sales staff 3 weeks ago. One line that stood out to me, one thing that was most important to me, one thing that captured my attention was when coaching your sales staff, you need to ask questions, not tell facts. Do you think he will ask me, hey, what do you like about that anymore? No, what? Are you getting this, guys? No, right? Yes? He's not going to ask me anyway, right? Correct or not? So you kill that objection before it became an objection, right? Got it? This is all about human psychology. Come on. You can even read just one of this line and just take out and you don't read the whole article. They won't ask you anyway. Correct or not? How long for you to get the title and one line inside the thing? Less than 5 minutes. Yes? Okay? Then after that, you go to the intro part of, straight away after you talk about that, then straight away, so I was curious, have you come across Prudential before? Have you come across the agency name? Have you come across my name? Have you come across the product name? Whatever thing that you want to put, okay? Product name, title, whatever, all right? Of your company. Have you come across UCM before? The prospect either going to say no or yes here, and then you can say got it and you go to offer agreement later. If they say yes plus objection, then you have to manage your objection. Later, I'll show you how. All right? So after that, this is the most important part, the upfront agreement. This is a pre-framing, okay? So what you want to get is to get the commitment so that they're not surprised. Set the expectation, commitment, agenda, everything, okay? This is a CARP structure, C-A-R-P, okay? The Japanese fish. So I want you to remember very easy, Japanese fish, very nice, right? Very beautiful, correct? Not the CARP. So I want you to think of your upfront agreements as a very beautiful thing that people are going to capture attention and listen to you. Understand that? So that is the CARP structure. Commitment is where you tell the customer what commitment you need from them. Agenda is what you want to tell the customer, what you want to do to them. Right? What you want to do to them. And then result is after you do what you want to do, what is the end result of that? And then after that, ask for their permission whether okay or not to continue. That's it. And how it's going to sound is something like this. They say, you see, from this part, so I was curious if you come across UCM before. Prospect say yes, then don't say anything else. I say, got it. So, Mr. Prospect, how about this? You give me the next 30 seconds to give you my best 30 seconds advertisement on who I am and why I thought we might be a good fit for you. And at the end of that 30 seconds, you can tell me whether it makes sense to continue the conversation from there. Sounds fair? Fair enough? Sounds good? What do you think you're going to say? Noah? 95% to 98% of my students using this, nobody said no. You know why? Because, right, I want to get you off the phone anyway. You say, wow, 30 seconds, okay, after 30 seconds, I'm going to slam down the phone anyway, what? Correct? So they will be afraid. That's it. Even you can have fun with this, So how about this? You give me the next 30 seconds to give you my best 30 seconds advertisement on who I am and why I thought we might be a good fit. And at the end of the 30 seconds, we can part way as friends, and you doesn't find me relevant, right? I'll still buy you a Starbucks, send it to your address, and I'll treat you on Starbucks. Okay or not? Can you do that? Of course you can, right? And some of you must be saying, Aaron, wow, I have to buy Starbucks, I have to use money. Hey, you call them one time, you buy them Starbucks, you need to get their address and send to the place. Now you got what? Can you get the address and buy the Starbucks and send personally, meet face to face? Yes? Can, Absolutely, isn't it? Yes? See? You can have one chance calling, another chance going to their place. Of course, nobody say I'm stupid. If I'm stupid, you won't be here. All right? This is what you get from my brain. All right? Use brain. Work hard and work smart at the same time. All right? This is how I leverage. This is how I think through things, man. Okay? This is what I like to do. I like hacking. Okay? Life hacking, social engineering, and psychological hacking. This is what I do. All right? Now, everybody okay with this? Can? And then after that, this is the meat and body of your call. This is where you want to dig for a problem. Okay. So if you found a personalized reason, this is how you want to reference back. You say, so like I mentioned, I was really pulled in by your article on LinkedIn, the title of the LinkedIn, the title. Okay. So at the end of the day, correct me if I'm wrong, right? Sales manager care about the team quota and manage to hit it every single month. Sales manager, do you care about this? Yes. I want to find out what's important to them in this reference part. Okay. So like I mentioned, I saw your posting on LinkedIn, on Facebook. Then throughout your posting, right, at the end of the day, correct me if I'm wrong. You need to say this first. You can make assumption here. You say, correct me if I'm wrong. Single mothers cares about their getting alimony from their ex-husbands. You see, even if the assumption is wrong, you say, correct me if I'm wrong. You say, no, I don't care about that. I care about my children education. Boom, now you got an information which is important to them. So the key here is this. You purposely say something wrong here also can. A wrong assumption because it is human nature to want to correct people. Yes? If you hear something wrong about you, you want to correct it, right? Yes or no? Is that your human nature? By nature, every human is like that. psychological, my friends. All right. This script is super powerful, embedded. Yes, I know I'm a genius. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you for confirming as well and the acknowledgement. All right. Now, fish for problems. Okay. After you got this ready, then you say, okay, so we work with who? Target market. This is the target market. Okay. Target audience. Who is it? Who wants to do what? Now you see, why I say I need to put a goal and the pain here first. You say, Aaron, why you say goal? Usually we need to sell the pain and the problem. But here's the thing. The difference is when I put the goal in front is because of this. It's because of this. You see. So we work with sales manager. Sales manager. If I only talk about the pain, you see. So we work with sales manager who their team cannot hit their team quota every single month. And the sales manager is having problem with dealing and motivating with their team. And the sales manager who do not know how to communicate with their team and the team is always not performing well. So, Mr. Sales Manager, are you having this in your day-to-day? You think the person who want to admit that they are at fault? When you just talk about the pain only, do you want to admit just it only? How does it sound like you're like blaming other people, right? Correct? So don't blame. So what happened is I want to make them the hero first by telling them the goal. You see what's the difference? So we work with sales manager who wants their team to hit their team quota every single month, but just don't know what the best team members are doing to close the sale so they cannot replicate. And they also want to be able to get their team motivated on their own without scolding them every single day, but just don't know what else strategy they can use because they tried every single thing in the book. And they also want to be able to get their sales team to share their techniques with each other, but just can't seem to find the connection on how to start this conversation every single time. So, Mr. Manager, are you running into any of this in your day-to-day, or am I just rambling here? Anyone sales manager here? Anyone? Any sales manager here? No, don't have. Sales manager, do you have this problem of what I just said? Yes, sir. Yes, right? So you want to find the problem, where you find this pain, where you find this goal. Remember the homework, what are you selling? The homework number 1, the first homework that you did, that is where you want to key in the information here and here. Tana Sakran, it is your challenges. I know exactly what your challenges is because I was once a sales manager. Can you see that? So would you say yes if you're running into any of this? You say yes, right? Correct. So even like, if I sell insurance, so we work with executive working in a MNC company, sales manager and manager level and above, who wants to be able to invest their money, invest their money accordingly and get good returns, but just don't have the time to manage the investment. And they also want to be able to go to the portfolio and make the money work for them without them thinking too much on what to invest, what to do. But sometimes when they look at all the investment, they feel risky because they don't understand the investment. They don't have the knowledge. Or they also want to be able to grow their savings to a part, right, where it doesn't have to interfere with my daily expenses, where I can cover at least, where they can cover at least 8 to 10 months of runway for their emergency funds. But somehow their daily expenses are way too much and they don't have any passive income coming in. Now, Mr. Exec, are you running into any of this in your day-to-day, or am I just rambling here? For those of you that just heard what I said, do you have those problems? Do you have those goals and problems? Most likely, right? There you go. You're going to say yes to this one. I already can find your pain, right? Can you see that? Is this a damn good way to be able to open a conversation? As opposed to, hello, I'm selling insurance. Hello, do you need to review your insurance? Hello, I'm selling unit trust. Hello, I'm making ROI at 8% for you on unit trust. Is it better? 100% better, right? Okay, so do you know how to open the conversation already on the body? Yes. So after you get this right, then you need to ask question. Okay, ask question, find out, a bit more when they say yes already. Then after that, what you want to do is you want to pull out, you want to close. You want to pull out from the conversation because you are already calling people when people are not expecting you. Would you agree when you go and call people, people are not expecting your call? Yes? Who is expecting? No one is expecting your call. So you have to be the first one that pull out from the call, no matter if it's going good or not. You have to pull out. You say, you have to back away by saying, I call, I'm announced. Do you have a calendar with you? My 30 seconds is up. Do you have your calendar with you? Can we schedule another call? Pull out immediately. It makes you look like a professional because you are a man of your word. You are a woman of your word. Understand? You say for 30 seconds, that's it. Under 30 seconds, straight away pull out already. After you find the pain. Then you say, what day, what time look for you? This is the normal one. Then after that, you want to do the summary. Let me repeat this back to you to make sure I got this right. And then you want to give an overview of the pain that they say under the 3 questions just now. Okay? The 3 questions, the 3 pain and goal just now. You want to ask that. Then after that, what's the agenda for the next call or meeting? You can say, okay, Tuesday at 4 p.m. I would like to hear more about that and let you know a little bit on what UCM is and what I can think we can help you if there's a fit. So then after that, you want to go to another upfront agreement. So at the end of that call on Tuesday, once we have discussed and understand more, there will be 2 outcomes to that call, another pre-framing. We are a fit and we can plan the next steps from there, or we are not a fit, we can part way as friends. And I promise you, I'll buy you a Starbucks still. So what else would you like to add to the call? Then great. Looking forward to meet you at Tuesday at 4 p.m. I'm sending over an invite right now. Let me know if there's any way I can support you in the meantime. Can do this? Is this a good structure right now? Can you all do calling right now? What very good is damn good lah. No one in Malaysia has this structure except for ultimate closers. If any one of you meet outside have this structure that is not ultimate closers, that your senior leaders are teaching it, come and report to me. I will sue your senior leaders and make sure they pay. I will give half of that money to you. Understand? Any of your boss, any of your company has this structure with them, please come and report to me. I will go and make sure I'll sue their ass off. I'll get good compensation. I'll give half the money to you. Okay? Elise LC said, you make things so easy. Yeah, I'm making your life easy, but very simple. You see, right? I want to find partners. I tell you already, if you partner with me, I make things easy for you. You can go and execute. You make more money. I also make money, right? I'm a very selfish person, but I learn a lot from you. Yeah. If I make things easy for you, only then you can do it, correct or not? I don't understand why other people making things so hard for you. Just call, just do whatever you want. Making things so hard. All right. Got it, everyone? Okay. Now we're going to go to the part of how to manage prospecting objection and have fun while doing it. So before that, take a 5-minute break. Okay. Take a 5-minute break. Go to the toilet quickly. I'll come back and finish this real quick.